My name is Mark Lorah. I'm a structural engineer here in town, and I am also a featured Lego artist. I enjoy doing that to help teach kids engineering and design fundamentals. As an adult for about almost 15 years now. Well, I started when Nancy, the director, asked for us to do some recreations of local Augusta landmarks. And I've done several for them over the years, including the Imperial Theater, the Sacred Heart, and the Augusta National. This is actually a collaborative build, which means we had close to half a dozen people contributing to this build. And this is a scene from Augusta's past depicting Steamboat Landing, which is where a lot of the goods that traveled up and down the river started and ported. We've got a warehouse here and a dock and a shoreline here. And the old Hamburg Bridge, which spanned across the river, as well as the showcase of the piece, which is the Augusta, a stern-wheeler paddle boat, steam paddle boat. And you can actually see the boilers right there and the stern-wheeler at the end. Nicely, we also have on this end down here a representation of the Sandbar Ferry. Now, of course, people today know it as a bridge that goes across the river. At the time, it was literally a ferry that got pulled across the river. The Augusta was primarily for products, and you can see several of them here. We've got barrels of different products that would have been included, and we also have pictures that depicted big piles of cotton, which would have been stored in the warehouse, and then the Augusta could just pull right up to the warehouse and they would load it on with some cranes. I did the Augusta in one of the sections of the Hamburg Bridge. Matt Hines did the warehouse section here, as well as another section of the bridge. A young man named Christopher Holroyd did this section of the shoreline and the dock. He's 12 years old and was very excited to be included in the build. We had a mother-son team, a part of the SC Bricks, do the Sandbar Ferry here, and I think they did a wonderful job. Because this was a collaborative build, we needed to have everything fit together. So I did an overall design for all of the various sections, but then we gave each of the individual builders freedom to embellish as they saw fit. And one of my favorite things is here on the Sandbar Ferry. The young man that did the Sandbar Ferry, he actually did it with his mother. They added a historically accurate little horse-drawn cart carriage right there. That's one of my favorite pieces here. The Augusta took a couple of months to build, but it took a couple of months to design it ahead of time. And usually it's the design process that takes more time than the actual building of it. It teaches design and engineering fundamentals. I tell people, I say, if you're building with Lego, you're doing geometry and trigonometry without even realizing you are. Yeah. I also try to promote it as an art form for adults. At the moment, it's not a very well recognized art form, but it's growing as such. Lego is very popular with developmentally disabled people, not necessarily just children. And what we've found is that people that have problems expressing themselves in other ways have found Lego to be a very effective way to be able to express themselves. And we've gotten some just very creative builds from people that use it as a way to express themselves. Well, one of the things that I've really valued, in addition to working with the museum here and supporting their STEM programs, I'm involved in a Lego club. We call it AFALS, which stands for Adult Fans of Lego. And there is a tremendous community involved in Lego building, which I've learned to value a lot. The club I'm in is called SC Bricks, for South Carolina Bricks. And they're identified. Some of the members contributed to this build today. Go online, look up SC Bricks, and we have website, Instagram, all the social media and so forth. And Yes, my handle for all my social media is Studgineer because we have got little Lego studs,
Yeah,
and I'm an engineer.
that's right.
So you can find me YouTube, Instagram, Facebook under that handle. I'm actually currently working on a commission piece for a local church, which is a recreation of one of their stained glass windows, and that's going to be used for one of their anniversary celebrations.